Hello everyone, and welcome back to another episode from the RambleCraft server. Okay, so as you can see, we have a few turtle eggs, and that's because, just randomly, I've been flying around, and I saw two turtles in the ocean down here, so I thought, I've got to do this. As you know, I've been talking for ages about how I need a lot of gold, and I need to get a gold farm built, so these are the things I'm going to need to do it. So I'm going to grab these, and then hopefully we can get that done very, very soon, but this isn't what we're doing today. This is just a little side thing that I want to show you. The reason I've been flying around is because I want to get some more terrain sorted. So we have this cool thing down here, this little bit that we did, just going up to the docks, and it looks way better. We've got our crazy slime mountain at the back, and then the thing we did last time is the river that is coming out of that and going around this way along to the sea over here. And then we have our little waterfall at the end. That is all looking cool, but then around here, it's looking very, very rubbish. So our docks, they just end here. And then we've got this square of sand that I really hate. I really need to get rid of that. And then the rest of it is all just the natural generation. And this is what I want to work on today. All the stuff that we did at the other side, all the cliffs and that kind of thing, I want to build that across here. And then we said about having a mountain here that would make the river make more sense by diverting it around the other way. And then over here, I'm probably going to have some more kind of cliffs. I don't know exactly what yet, but there's a lot of sand over here as well, and I'm always running low on sand, so I'm going to dig this out, completely transform the terrain, and then maybe if we have time we can get on with doing some of the other crazy stuff that we have planned around here with all the slime mutating the landscape. So hopefully we'll get on with that, but first up, what I really want to do is get this terrain done. I'm going to have a sleep, and then it will be time for a time lapse. Okay, so there it is. We have brand new terrain. I spent a lot of time doing that, and I did way more than I thought I was going to do. So the plan was, really, to get this central bit done here. And there's Creeper. Need to light this up. And I got this done, as you can see. And the other thing I said I was going to do was this bit over here. This is where there was just a little island. And there's another Creeper. So I've joined this up, put the cliffs all the way around, and then we just have the dirt hanging over the edge. And this area is way bigger than I originally planned, but it's going to be alright, because I do have a plan for it. What I want to do here is build a lighthouse, and it's probably going to be on this side. I think that'll make the most sense, because we've got the docks here, and we've also got this little fishing village as well. I think it makes the most sense to have it here, but because this is so big, we'll probably have some kind of farms around here as well. Because this is an island, the people that live in here are probably going to try and squeeze every bit they can out of the land, so it may not make tons of sense having farmland next to a lighthouse, but you know, when space is at a premium, you need to do what you can. Okay, so after I got this central bit done, that's when things started going a little bit crazy, because I didn't have any intention of building this little archway over here, but as you can see, I've done it anyway. And then we've got it all built up around here as well, and then after I did this, I did another one at this end. So I think this is going to be a really cool little cave. And in here, it's all unfinished, but I do have some cool ideas for in here. I'm going to make it look like kind of mystical and have like hidden lighting and stuff. I want this to look like quite dark as well, but all completely spawn proof. I don't want any creepers in here. And then I'm thinking like a little pirate cove, like contraband trading, that kind of thing. So I've got our main docks, but then it's like a black market thing down here. So that's a pretty cool idea. Nice and hidden away. And then we'll have all our crazy trees and flowers around here, so this will all be pretty much covered up as well. I'm really happy with how this bit has gone, and I probably could have made a whole episode out of doing this, but you know, you got it all in 2 minutes. Right, so let's get this cleaned up and we'll get on with the next project. Okay, so I've got everything down on my storage area now, and as you can see, we just have a massive shulker box everywhere, and I really need to go through all these and sort them out. But oh yeah, I've got this. I got a few heads while I was doing that as well. A wandering trader randomly turned up, and before I asked him to leave, I bought a few of these heads. I do need to find somewhere to put all of these, because I have been buying these throughout the season, and I do have a pretty decent collection, so I'm going to have to come up with something to do for that. But anyway, the thing I want to do now, I'm going to get on some building in a minute, but the problem I've been having is this shovel. I've had to repair it so many times, and then I remembered, after I'd done it so many times, that I do actually have a netherite ingot. This is what we got from Hocus for completing a bunker club task, and I didn't know what to do with it, so I've just left it in my valuables box. I think putting on this shovel would be a very smart move, so that's what I'm going to do now. Okay, I'm just borrowing your tool station. Shovel, netherite, nice, upgrade, thank you. Okay, so we're back on the surface, and we're at the location of where I want to do a little bit of building. So we've got our elevators here. This is the one that goes down, all like that. And then this one is the bubble elevator that brings us up to the surface. So these two I want to put into a building. The tunnel underground isn't that wide, but because these go into the walls a little bit, this ended up being a lot bigger than I expected. So I don't want to do just a big rectangle all the way around it. I think we can do better than that. And I have actually taken a little bit of inspiration from this building. So what I think I want to do is something like this. Not as crazy big as this, but something similar in style. And I'm also planning on actually building this on camera as well, so this could be fun, couldn't it? I don't do this very often. I'm more of a time-lapse kind of guy, as you know, but it's good to get outside of your comfort zone every now and then, so let's give it a go. Right, I don't know what kind of floor level we're going to have here. Maybe about here, actually. And then it's actually going to be multi-level, this building. I want to have a lower level down here, and then there will be some stairs outside as well, going down to a little like dock area, but then there is also this hill here, so I do need to have another door at a higher level. What am I talking about with this building? Right, so what I'm thinking is we have a tower at this end, then a large rectangular building in the center, and then like a small building off the side that houses this one. Just breaking it up into 3 little sections, making it a bit more interesting. It's definitely going to be better than having a big rectangle. So let's figure this out. Let's do this in first, because this should be fairly easy. So I just want it really small, actually. So let's go, should we go 5? Centered on this as well, so we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we'll go like that. Again, I will adjust the floor level. I just need to get a bit more water, and then we're gonna go like this. Yeah, so that's gonna be 3 by 3 internally. So as I said, very, very tiny. And I'm just marking out cobblestone for now, but we're gonna try and keep it quite rustic over here. So there's probably gonna be a lot of cobblestone in it anyway, so that's why I've chosen to go with that straight away. So all I want to do is mark out the area. Then we'll figure out the floors, and then we can actually start making this look pretty. And then we should probably do the tower next, and then we can do the building in between. Or should we mark out? Yeah, let's do this first. Let's go like that. So we'll go 2 wider, so that's going to be 9 by 9, isn't it? Sorry, it's going to be 9 wide. And maybe I've made this a little bit big, actually. Yeah, let's try that. Let's try it a little bit smaller. All right, so this is actually going to be quite a big tower if I do it like this. So where have we got for a center? Let's go... So the thing is, if we do the center there, that's going to go quite far into this building as well, isn't it? So that's going to like... Actually, that might not be terrible, because we're not going to build the whole wall inside. Let's go like that. So we'll go 3 away. Yeah, then there's just 1, so we've got... That's going to be 5. 1, 5 there, and then 5 like that. 1, and then I'll go there. But then, obviously, all this on the inside, there'll be doors through it, so we don't need that bit like that. And then we're going to have a big roof on this one, and then another tiny little roof on that one as well. Right, I think this could work. So I'm going to build this up a little bit, and then we'll see how it looks. Okay, so we have done a little bit of work. I've got these up to about the right can height, I think. I'm not 100% sold on it yet, though. I'm not sure about this tower. I don't know if it's too close or it's just the wrong size or what. This is why I don't do things on the fly. I normally spend ages designing things before I build anything. So we are going to have a very similar design to this, but obviously with it being 2 wide and these are 3 wide, there's a bit of a challenge with the windows. And then the roof, I think, is going to be a very similar thing as well, and then a much simpler one on this end. It's the tower, though. I really can't get my head around how to do this tower. So I'm going to keep trying, but we'll have a look at what we've got inside while we're doing this. So I've got this step up here, and then I'm going to have doors just like this. And then inside, very simple, I'm going to have some trapdoors here as like a safety rail. Then we'll have this little staircase going down into the back, and then there's going to be like a deck along here. So we'll just put those there for now, and then we're going to have a staircase going down, and then that'll connect to a few more houses, and we'll probably have a few little boats down there as well. We're not there yet. We need to get this house done. So this side, I've just filled in the floor with cobblestone. I think I'm going to keep this at the same level. I've got rid of the trapdoor because once we make this safe, we should be alright with anything dropping down there. So we can just walk into here, and we're down at the bottom, got the trapdoor, and then up the other side. Now this side, I do think I want to raise it a little bit because it is quite low down. So I think I'll raise this up to this level, and then it'll just be a really tiny building, which is pretty cool. I like that. I've got a lot more work to do. I need to figure out what's going on. I think the ceiling, we're going to do it exactly the same as the building, so we'll just have it like this. And I was going to have a staircase in here somehow, but because it's so tiny in here, I don't think I'm going to be able to do it. But we do have this tower, and to be fair, it's absolutely ridiculous in size. So I think what I want to do is actually bring this up, because what I did on the other one, I just had bow clogs going up the middle. Obviously I can't do that here because I've got this drop in the middle, but if I just do 3 like this tower is actually bigger than the other one, so I still have a lot of room around the side to build a staircase like this kind of thing. So if I do that, and then it'll take us through to the next level, wherever that is. So yeah, I need to get to about there somehow, and then we can go into the next level, and then we can have some kind of storage or sleeping area up here, and then we just need to figure out what we're going to do at the top of this tower. So I think it is actually quite a decent size, so it should be good. I just need to figure out if I've got all the proportions right. So I'm going to have a little sleep. I'll try and get a bit more work done. Right, the way those windows work over there is we have slabs at the bottom like this. And if we just do that, then that's how those windows are going to look. And that actually, that's not terrible. Is it? Actually, once we get these frames in, this could look pretty good. So let's try and get this finished off. Right, so I've got that like that, and then we're gonna go this way. Same again like that, and then we need another. Yeah, this is looking alright. We can do this. And on top, we need something coming out like this, and this is how we're gonna build the roof off of it. Then on top of that, we've got a plank, and then stair in the side. And if we just go around here, we can add this one in there, and I think these come up like this, don't they? Right, how's this look? If this looks good, I think, yeah, actually, yeah, this is good. I like this frame. This is what made the other one as well, actually. So, not sure what I'm going to do at this end. I'm going to have to tie some things together there. Now we've got that figured out, let's try and do this one. All I'm thinking for this, actually, is it's going to be a peak roof. Probably going straight across, but I might do something a bit more fancy with that. Actually, no. Now what? I'm going to keep it nice and simple. And if we just carry this across into a peak like this, maybe have a log going across and have it sticking out the other end. That'll look pretty good, just like that. And then we'll have the stairs on the side of there, this one coming out a little bit further, and then our stairs just like that. And then we're going to have, what should we do here? Let's just have slabs on top for now until we work out what we're doing with this wall. So that can go. And then let's do this all the way around. And then we can strip these. That needs to go, doesn't it? Right, so that's like that. And I need slabs just there. And then these can start going up. Alright, I don't think I'm going to have any windows on this side. Even though they do go above the roof, I think I'll probably just leave it like this. Yeah, actually, what I could do is do something similar to what we've got over there. So on this side, because this is 3 wide on this side, because we've got an odd number. So if we do this, and then we can just have the 1 wide windows just like that. We also need to strip these ones at this side. I'm starting to like this room, actually. I think it looks pretty good. And then we need to figure out this staircase, and then that will hopefully tie all that together. Now, I want this to go really high, all the way up through the tower, because we're going to have something like we've got on the other one, like a lookout point at the top. It's not going to be as high, but the staircase is obviously going to go all the way around this to the top. So let's just do this a little bit higher. Okay, so on to the most important part. We need to do the roof now. So let's go trapdoors at the end, and then there. Then a spruce stair there, and then we need to bring this up a little bit. Then we'll go spruce plank. Yeah, let's do that. And then just carry this on for the others so we can see what we're working with. And then it says like that. We'll probably put trapdoors on top of these actually, just to spawn proof them. Okay, so the next thing we need is the oak slabs. This should be fairly easy. We're just going up one at a time. So just like this, and then we can work off here as well. Okay, so the next one is the middle. All right, this tower is getting a bit big now. And then that there. So that is the middle. That's great. So I'll just take these all the way across, and I can chop out the bits that I don't need. Get rid of those. And then same on the other side, just going down. And then obviously we need to build the bit around the windows there. So that's great. And then bit in the middle, just need the spruce. Okay, so the spruce slabs are just 1 higher than the other ones. So we'll just go like this. And that should do this. I might flatten this out a bit actually, but no. Actually, no, it's alright. We'll leave it as it is. I need to do something fancier at this end as well, but we'll just go with this for now. I hope this is looking alright. I am winging this. I'm completely uncomfortable doing this, but hopefully it's looking alright. Right, so this roof looks very familiar, and I like it. Yeah, I think this is coming together now. This tower still does look huge and a bit flat on this corner. What I could do to differentiate a little bit is maybe change up the texture. So I've got the stone bricks here as like a support for this wall, but then I could also add in some of the andesite to highlight that this is actually the tower and not the rest of the build. Okay, right, I'm just going to get these little bits finished off, and then we can worry about making this tower look good. Okay, so we've made quite a bit of progress there. We've got this window section that we've done at the front, built at the back now as well. And I've just started adding in a little bit of detail. So what I've decided to do here is put this slab between these oak logs that are coming out, which we don't have at that side, but because it's a bit wider, there is a little bit more detail. So I thought it looked a bit plain as it was. We've got this roof done and a little bit of detailing as well. So this is a big ugly cobblestone box at the minute, but we will get that fixed. A little bit of detail in here as well. We've got the trapdoors inside now as like a safety rail. We've got this door on the back, and then a little deck out here. We'll be adding a lot more to this, but for now, that is just so I know where I'm going. Then we also got the staircase in this tower as well. So this tower is quite a bit bigger than the other one, so I had to come up with a different design for this, but I think it looks pretty good. Just followed the corners, and then at the top here, as you can see, this side of the tower is held up by this bit here. Now, I don't know how good that looks. I might actually swap this out. If I swap it out for this, that might look like it's a bit sturdier, like it's holding up a little bit better. So yeah, let's do this now before we forget. Okay, yeah, I think that looks better. So that looks like it's holding that up now. And then we've got the lanterns, and then I did actually pick up some glass panes as well, so we can put those in now. And this is going to cause me problems because I have just been jumping out of these windows. But we'll see how it looks from outside. And you can see I've got a little bit of storage in here as well. And a bed, so we'll definitely be sleeping in a second. Okay, sleep. Okay, that's looking a bit better. And then this tower, I've got this going up to the next level as well, where we have our wandering trader. These guys just keep turning up. And then I've just ended the staircase here, because I'm not 100% sure how high I'm going to go with this, but let's just do another little section. So the roof for this, I'm not going to go as crazy as this. I do want to do something pretty cool, but I don't think it's going to be that mad. But we'll get to that in a second. So let's just have a look around this side. As you can see, I've got the roof done here as well. And then down here, much more simple, but then we just need to do something a little bit fancier on the edge so it doesn't just stop like this. Probably do something similar to what I've got over there. So I just need to do the slabs coming out, one more, and then we can have like a fancier spruce trim on the end. So now, I think it's time I need to start texturing this, because this cobblestone, you know, it's a bit ugly, isn't it? So we're going to grab some stone after I've dumped a load of this wood. And I should probably get some andesite as well. Okay, I may have got a little bit carried away there, because this is now done, I think. There's a few little details I need to add, but as far as the main build goes, this is definitely done. And I think it's turned out pretty good. I was a bit concerned about this tower being too bulky, but I've done a few little like support structures around it, and I think it has actually tied it all together. So as you can see, we got all the texturing done. I've added in a lot of andesite into the cobblestone, and then also in the stone brick sections at the front, I've also textured that up with a bit of stone and the andesite as well, and I think that works really well. So I decided not to go for a roof on top of this, because the main reason for this building, remember, is to use the water elevators below. Now, I do have them on this side, but this tower is so difficult to fly into. I can never ever do it, and when I do, I always take loads of damage. So that's why I've left this one open. Because what I've done is I've left this thing completely open. So this will now go down to my storage area. I can just drop all the way down here, and hopefully no one removes that water, because that would not be fun. Might have to put a slime block down there. But anyway, that is working brilliantly, and I think leaving it open, very, very smart. Okay, so let's just have a quick look inside. I've got pretty much everything finished off. So we've already seen this level. It's all looking pretty good now. Maybe needs to do a little bit of a ceiling inside here, so we're just not looking up at the inside of the roof there. And then this staircase comes up to the top, and then we have a ladder just going up to the roof. So I very much doubt we'll ever come up this way. We'll probably always be flying in from the outside and then use this drop to get down into the mega base. But I think this works pretty good. And these smooth stone slabs, not 100% on this, but I never use smooth stone slabs. This block is probably one of the most overused in Minecraft, but I very rarely use it. So I just wanted to add that in there, just as an extra little bit of detail on top of this tower. And I think this is looking pretty good. But unfortunately, we are going to have to leave it there. So if you have enjoyed this episode, please do leave a like. And I'll see you again next time. Thanks for watching, everyone. Bye-bye.